are tasting Zhi Ren Alpinia. Alpinia is the nut of the black cardamom, and it's wonderfully aromatic. It's a really beautiful smell, and so although it's a yang tonic, spleen and kidney yang tonic, I think once we smell it, it's immediately clear that it's going to have this quality of being able to deal with fluids, because like many aromatic herbs, it has this very clarifying, very reviving and enlivening effect on the spleen. So the moment we smell that, we know it's going to have some effect on the spleen. And in fact, this is a very good herb for excessive saliva and for kind of foul and sort of foul taste in the mouth from too much saliva in the mouth. And you really get that just from smelling it, this really clear, sweet aroma from the smell. In terms of the taste of the herb, the acrid is really very clear. So it has that really nice spicy flavor to it. And so it's warming, it's considered warming, it's considered acrid. And you get that really very clearly from the taste. Very spicy. So that warming, spicy quality is going to help the kidney, help the yang qi, and then this very clear aroma, which is going to help the spleen, help with the fluids. You know, it's an herb that's also considered to be a astringent herb too. So it's you get a little bit of that in the taste, although the acridity is really most clear in the taste. But so it's very interesting because acrid and astringent are somewhat opposite sort of energies, because acrid has its dispersing quality, and the astringent is obviously a kind of almost puckery quality. So it's a very complex taste actually, because you get a little bit of the astringent quality in the aftertaste. The acrid is up front, and the astringent is in the background. It's an herb that needs to be, like many seeds, it needs to be crushed. So we have to use a mortar and pestle, crush the shell before we cook it. And some really interesting name that this herb has. So the E means to benefit, Zhi means wisdom, and of course Ren means seed. So it's a really interesting name, the benefit, the wisdom seed. And so some interesting note about his name, or an interesting note related to his name from Si-Miao, is that Si-Miao says that if you take this herb for 40 days, it will give you insight. If you take it for 60 days, it will give you even more insight. And if you take it for 100 days, don't tell anyone what you found out. Easier.